Hello everybody, this is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
Today we got Battle Report 112.
112.
Highborn Elves versus the Vampire Covenant at Huzzah Hobbies. Of course, still playing the beta rules.
Yes. 3 balls versus the 3-eared bat.
The 3-eared bat, okay. Yep. Vampire Covenant. And we're doing a lot of these as practice games. Moving towards the team tournament that's coming up in the middle of February. There's my list. I played 3 games in the same day. It has not changed. And we have the Vampire Covenant.
Okay.
I did not get a list from him. He has vampires, Strigoi with the bestial bulk, and another vampire with Strigoi, not sure, and a third one, who was the BSB, and he was a mount. He was riding with the Black Knights.
Okay.
The Black Knights had 11 Black Knights with full command and banner of barrows, unit of 30 ghouls, 30 zombies, and 30 skeletons. He likes being even.
I see that.
6 vampire spawn and a corpse cart.
Is Bestial Bulk a minor power? I thought it was a major power. Must be a minor power.
Don't know.
Yeah, must be a minor power. He wouldn't be able to take it with the other vampire. So, okay.
Well, the second one definitely was Strigoi.
Yeah.
The third one, I don't know if it was bloodlined or not. Because he ran one. He ran one.
You can't
with
be
the
on
ghouls.
you can't be a Strigoi on a horse. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that one definitely couldn't have been.
Yeah.
So off to the left, you can see. Let's see what I got. This is a better picture. It's my right hand side. All right. So off to the left, you can see the Sky Sloop and the Knights of. The Highborn Lancers off to the left.
Underneath them, next to the woods, tower in the front, hill, another woods.
Yep.
Your archers back here, Sky Sloop, your spearmen with your sword guys in front, and then your lion guard next to them.
This is we did the deployment where I'm up in the center of the board.
And back in the flanks.
Back in the flanks.
Okay.
And he's the opposite. And we're playing hold the ground in the center. Hold the ground in the center of the board.
Eagle and
Mr. Dragon.
more cav.
And more cav off to the fire. The Highborn Lancers.
And we
off
got a
to
hill
the
and
far
a
right.
lake on this side and a field.
Yep. And if I'm not mistaken, I
Can't quite make out his
first.
setup. Looks like it's skeletons, knights.
Skeletons, Knights in the woods, as they don't care. The big, you know what's missing from that army list? The gas. That's a unit of
I was going to say
7 gas.
that would make sense for the bestial bulk guy.
It does. There's
Yeah.
7 gas with him. I forgot
Okay.
to add that to the list.
All right, it did look a little light.
It did.
I was wondering what he put on those vampires.
That's the ghouls to the side of them, and the vampire and the zombies in the back.
Okay.
Back top left.
And what's on the upper left?
This the
The
vampire spawn.
vampire spawn. Yeah.
The unit of big unit of 6.
Mhm.
There you go. That's a better picture of him.
Yeah.
Should have just deleted that other picture.
Yep. Should have.
Yeah, but we couldn't stare at a blurry picture longer.
That's true. Thank you for the headache.
You're welcome.
Did you bring that bottle that you had in the last one?
That's it. I moved up.
Yep.
I moved both my Sky Sloops up to shoot at the. Idea is to shoot up the vampire spawn.
Yep. Before they get to you.
Hopefully, knock a couple of them down. And there's best guess pictures of his army after I moved.
Mm-hmm.
I've got that's the hereditary spell on the right that I've cast. Off on the, I think, can't really tell from that picture. Got a good glare on that one.
I think
And the Oaken Throne.
It's the same table, or did you move? Because it's like the lighting is totally different.
It's gotten,
Because it's late in the day.
later in the day.
Yeah.
I think it actually might have even started raining, so there's not a lot of light coming in from behind me. I've actually played 3 games on this board, on this side.
Okay.
So
you
it's just
know it well.
the way it worked out.
That's what you get when you bring your own terrain.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Advice to listeners: always have your own terrain. You can pick the field.
you can take it. I let my opponents redeploy anything they want. So I managed to shoot off one of the vampire spawn.
Okay.
His turn. He's moving forward. So we go on to turn 2. Why am I up here this close?
It says turn 1.
It does, but it's got to be turn 2 because I moved a second time, I think. Or did he go first? Let's back up. Maybe
Wait.
he went first. No, I had spells
No,
out.
because you had your Lancers were out there.
Yeah, I don't know. Should be turn 2. So
Okay.
turn 2, we move forward, and I did. Anyway, I don't know. Again, hopefully I'll get these out of the way now. My idea here with the sky sloop, right here on the top left, is I'm like, okay, by the time he wheels past that tower, he can no longer charge the sky sloop. Because you wheel past the tower and he's off at an angle. He can't see the Highborn Lancers up on the top left. Great move.
Why does he have to wheel past it?
I don't know, because he's got these big red things on him that I wasn't
Oh, I see.
noticing.
Okay.
These big, huge red things poking up all over a high. I think they're called wings.
Yeah.
For whatever reason,
That noise you heard? Those were the wings.
I don't know. Maybe because they only moved up an inch or two on his turn, I figured they couldn't move.
They slow.
Their wings were broken.
Clearly. Okay.
Again, I have no idea what I was thinking on this one. I was like, because I even pointed out to him, I was like, okay. Because he started looking over on that side, and I'm like, okay, well, by the time you wheel past this tower, you can't get to me. And he's like, I'll just fly over it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Wish I could do that. Anyway, I had no idea what I was thinking. There's a good picture of
Okay. Well, got killed 2 of
the not smart thing. I did kill another one on my shooting.
them. Okay.
He did charge me. I fled. Didn't help me. He's pretty fast.
He is fast.
So he caught me, killed me.
Okay.
On the bright side, the Highborn Lancers are no longer in his flank.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's somebody's flank.
Yeah, know what I want to deal with. So I got that going for me. Elsewhere, in the center of the board, he decided his knights wanted to come play with my
Lion Guard.
Lion Guard. That's a big unit of 24 Lion Guard.
It is.
But again,
That's a lot of strength 6 attacks coming back at him, though.
it is if he is still there.
They're paying Mr. Vampire.
What's that?
They're paying on Mr. Vampire.
They're hoping Mr. Vampire helps him out a bit.
Yeah.
So I took so many pictures of the same unit in the same
You
fight.
were very enamored with
I
it.
was. Elsewhere, he just comes forward. You can see he's bringing his corpse cart with his zombies. That's a unit of 20 zombies, by the way, not 30.
Okay.
I was mistaken because of his corpse cart.
Yeah.
When I did my brief count. There's another picture of my fallacy off to the left. He got his magic missile off, kills a couple sword masters. Got another magic missile off and killed some more, which is not making me happy. This is him removing models from his
Looks like you've got
Barrow Guard.
2 Lion Guard dead.
I've got 4. I think there's 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Kind of blurry. It's hard for me to make
I
out
think
everything.
So I think there's 4 dead.
Okay.
He's removed his entire back rank. There you have it. He's down to 3,
Okay.
and he's peeled off a few of me, but not many.
Right.
So turn 3. I'm just going to stay where I am there. Finish him off. There we go. Turn 3. The other sky sloop comes around to where it can shoot at the vampire spawn.
Your Archer's turn
Continue.
also.
Archer's turn to fire at them, even though they're firing through the woods.
Yep.
Highborn Lancers come up onto the hill. There's 3 of them on the hill, so they can re-roll their charge wherever they end up wanting to go. Swordmasters came forward a bit, just kind of challenging him. And off to the left, you can see my other Highborn Lancers just kind of looping around to the left. Sorry, the right. That would be the right, wouldn't it? After the combat, we've finished off the 3 remaining vampires. I mean, knights.
Right.
Vampire and 2 knights. He's killed me down to 16. I think I've got 19 guys left.
Okay.
So he's killed a total of 5 in that whole combat, which is not good for him. Dragons come up into the field just to get closer. provide support. And on his turn, he decides he's coming in. So he sends the Ghast into the White Lions, the Lion Guard.
Lion Guard, okay.
And he's sending the Ghouls into the Swordmasters.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of them.
There's a bunch of them. And there's the Ghast. They're in with the Strigoi, big bestial bulk Strigoi up there in the front. And the Ghouls come into the Swordmasters. The Swordmasters have the healing waters on them.
Okay.
So they've got a regen going, which is good.
Yeah.
But that's a big unit of Ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
Elsewhere, these guys flew through the woods. I shot them down to 3. I think there might be a wound or 2 on one of them. He elected not to charge me this turn because it would have been a long charge.
And he passed his roll?
And passed his roll and just flew up and got within an inch of me.
Okay. So you're hoping for some good shooting.
I desperately need some good shooting. There we go. Death ring. And then the night is falling on the zombies in the back.
I see that.
He realizes, well, not his mistake, but he had a problem when he moves this Ghast unit moved forward. It put that unit out of 12 inches and they could not march.
Ah.
The unit back there with the zombies.
Right.
They couldn't march and they could only come up 4, which didn't get him what he needed for the regen. He was going for, what's it, plus the regen the corpse card gives you now? Anyway,
I don't remember. Something.
he was going for something that put him out of position for
give
what
you
he
something
was
nice to have.
This fight
Wow.
went a bit different for him than the last unit that came in.
Yeah.
With between the Strigoi vampire hitting me first and the regen from this unit, they put a hurting on the on my guys.
And you didn't do much to them.
But we killed 2 and
Yeah.
one's got did like 7 wounds.
Yeah.
We did stick around. Elsewhere over here, he killed 2 of my Swordmasters. We killed 2, 4, 6, 8 of him, which is good. Liking that. Healing water is helping me a lot there.
Yeah.
Again, it's in the wrong spot. I could have afforded to lose that unit, but Lion Guard would have been nicer to keep around. So we're moving on to turn 4. There's the overall picture.
What are the blue discs?
Those are my Veil tokens.
Okay.
The blue disc are the Veil tokens. The blue die was counting points. I had 1 point for the center of the board.
Okay.
This turn.
And the black things are his Veil tokens?
And the black things over there, I believe, are his Veil tokens.
Okay.
And the blue, like I said, the blue die, I've gotten 1 point for the center of the board.
There's a lot of paraphernalia on this field.
There is, and there's, that is one of the things in this edition of the rules has increased, is the number of things you're counting and tracking.
Yeah.
Because now you had Veil tokens, this scenario you had that.
Right.
So the dragon decides
Your
to come
turn.
in. My turn. The dragon decides to come in here and help out. As do the Highborn Lancers off to the right.
Or is, I don't remember, skeletons, were they hand weapon and shield?
Skeletons are hand, weapon, and shield.
Okay.
So both these units are going in to help with the Ghast, help out with the Ghouls. I've got a unit of Highborn Lancers over here who's coming in.
Yep. I should make work of that.
So both these make it in. And up on top, the Highborn Lancers make it in. And I have saved my eagle for chaff. Look at that.
There you go.
And it does its job and screens off the skeletons. I'm not worried about the attacks at all, but those ranks they add up. Charge, ranks, flanks, whatever that comes in would not be good for me. Elsewhere, the Sky Sloop swung around so it can pump more shots into the vampire spawn. The only other target it had unengaged was the zombies, and for some reason I didn't think that was a good bet. So after the combat here, in the center, we've eliminated the Ghast. The Highborn Lancers overran and got in front of the Lion Guard. The dragon overran
And smacked into
and
the...
smacked into the skeletons,
Mm-hmm.
which I really almost would have rathered it actually stayed back, failed that one, stuck back, but since it was already chapped.
Yeah, their hand weapon shield.
But their hand weapon shield, I mean, I'm going to be there for a while,
Yeah,
is the big thing. And he does have a champion.
but you've gotten rid of his main combat. That's his next most powerful combat unit now.
It is.
Yeah.
Over here, I've crushed a lot of ghouls, but
he finished off
he's
your
eliminated
Swordmaster.
my sword masters
Oh, you rolled well.
and turned to face.
Mm-hmm. I thought you'd win that one hands down.
You thought I would win that one?
Yeah.
No. I did. I killed a ton of them, but
Mm-hmm.
he's still got a lot of attacks coming in.
Yeah.
So we do that. This turn, he's got the zombies coming in to help
Right.
with the corpse cart. You can see I've shot off one more of the vampire spawn on the bottom.
Yes.
I think he might have a total of 4 wounds left. He does. He's taken 2.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a total of 4 wounds left and charges into mine.
Right. And he's too close, so you can't You can't shoot him.
Can't shoot. Can't do anything about it. Elsewhere, the corpse cart makes it in. That thing does 1 impact hit now.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of embarrassing.
It moves rather slow, even though he's got horses on his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's at that other model, so.
So we got that going for us. There we go. In combat, he has a terrible time in combat.
Well, you go first.
Do I?
I guess it's simultaneous,
I think we went simul.
because you charged, yeah.
Because I'm initiative 5. I think he's 4 with a +1.
Yeah.
So, anyway, he only killed 4 of me. And I put 3 wounds on him.
Yeah.
So I've rolled really well. He rolled bad.
Yeah, 10, you were hitting on...
Of course, he's hitting me on
3s.
4s. So,
yeah, and you were hitting
I guess,
on 3s.
You know what?
7.
Actually, I'm hitting on 2s.
You're both 4s, aren't you?
Yeah, but his defensive is lower.
Oh, yeah, because of the...
Yeah, I'm hitting him on 2s, but
hitting
wounding him on
2s.
5s.
So 8 hits, and then, yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Slightly
actually
above average. Slightly above average.
It's not as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah.
And he has got 8 attacks coming in at me and only hits me 4 of them, and they all wound, which
Right.
looks about right.
Right.
So actually, it looks close to average, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm, it does.
Just looks worse than it was. Anyway, so based on that, we stick around. I reform just to bring the other guy, since I will be going first next turn. I want to get all 6 of my attacks in, so I give up my rank and squeeze down.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, he crushes my Highborn Lancers down to 1. And that guy is not happy and he flees.
Yeah, figured that.
He comes after me, but does not catch me. Over here on the skeletons, did we do that fight? I guess we did. Where are these guys coming from? Oh,
So now we're on
did we
your
back up?
turn.
Yeah, back to my turn.
Yeah.
There they are. He's got that. Back to my turn. We charge into the spearmen, come into the flank of his unit.
Right.
Highborn Lancers come into his rear.
Won the other combat.
The ghouls,
Mm-hmm.
the ghoul combat. The White Lions, the Lion Guard, I can never get that word out of the mouth. Lion Guard here in the center have moved forward to get up to the flank of the hand, weapon, and shield skeletons.
Oh, okay.
And my
How about Mr. Dragon?
Highborn Lancer there behind the tower, you can see does rally.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Why is that marker still not on him? That thought he rallied.
Still's got a flea on him.
Shouldn't. Anyway, that and between these 2 units, we eliminate the ghouls.
Yeah, no surprise.
Actually, it looks like he still has a vampire up front.
Yeah, see somebody up front because you didn't pursue through.
I think he's still got his vampire left. We go first here and put the final 2 wounds on his vampire spawn. Kill it.
I guess we're taking those out of his list.
Yeah. They're still really good. They need to be there.
Oh, he didn't slide over to get more guys in contact with you.
He did not slide over to get more into contact. I'm not sure why. The dragon,
Went to town.
knowing this is going to be the end of the fight, I think he had a breath weapon left and used one of them.
Okay.
I think I used the other one on the gas, but I
Right.
had one left and used it here. I had the strength 3 one, I believe. There's my guy up top. Top left is rallied and
Yeah,
he's turned to face.
now. A lot of zombies.
He's a brave man.
Yeah.
Elf.
That one has to survive one impact hit.
What's that? Oh,
Yeah.
and I did grow one back, so he had a buddy.
It's like it's his turn now.
If it was his turn, I
So
believe
he charged you and you ran away.
he charged me. No, he charged me, fought me, and beat me by combat res, and I ran
see.
away.
You ran away. And he didn't catch you.
And he couldn't catch me. And I eliminated his last vampire
Yeah.
on the fight here, and pretty much eliminated the skeletons on this turn.
Yeah.
At this point,
He called it.
he called it at the bottom of 5 for a 20-0
Yeah.
because
All he's got left is those zombies who are about to get combo charged.
I have not lost any characters.
Yeah.
The only unit I've actually lost is the Swordmasters. I mean, the only major points I've lost.
Right.
I rallied the two. I rallied the two knights one more time.
I'm sure that block of zombies can fight very well against your spear elves.
Yeah, in the flank with
Front-
the Highborn Lancers. And
Front, flank, I don't think it matters.
yeah, it doesn't matter. And it's a flank at the moment because he pursued. Between these 3 units, they're going to... After you pull out what he crumbles,
Yeah.
he's pretty much gone.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's where it ended.
Okay.
So we just kind of pushed some stuff into the center so we'd see
So
what
you
was left.
thwarted the forces of evil.
I did.
Evil.
Evil. So no vampires. We don't like vampires.
It would seem so.
So there, that's the second time he's charged those Barrow Knights into the Lion Guard.
Yeah, I remember seeing the one game I saw popped in and you guys were doing that.
Yeah. It didn't work either time.
Yeah, I think he thinks that vampire can really do something.
And he can. He killed a few of me.
Yeah,
But there's so many attacks back.
exactly.
Hitting him on 3s and wounding him on 2s and
Yep.
-3 to his armor.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it makes him a 5 up armor. You know, that's going to chew right through him.
Oh, absolutely. And he already doesn't have combat res, so.
Correct. But anyway, that's going to do it for now. So I'm still liking the elves. They're still performing well.
Still treating you nicely.
Yeah, and he has... he did make the determination in this game that if it requires him not stopping anything else, he will stop the hereditary spell
Yeah.
every game.
Yeah, you got to and that dragon's floating around.
Yep. Although the dragon in this one
This doesn't matter. But
wasn't
yeah,
a major
still.
factor, but
Yeah.
anyway, it did help crush the gas.
Yep, yep.
But anyway, all right. Thanks for listening.
Till next time.